Hey, welcome to 1.5. I skipped 1.4 because it was all about revision and editing and proofreading. And since I didn't have a drafted essay to go off of, I couldn't think of what use it would be. So I decided to just hop on over here. So, presenting your writing, crafting a speech by making a strategic use of digital media. So, what they're talking about now is instead of an essay, you're transferring your essay into a presentation. Now, like I said before, um, the assignment for number one isn't an essay, it's a test. So you won't be turning in an essay this time. But I want you to know the difference between an essay and a presentation. An essay is, of course, written on a page and usually turned in that way. And everything about it is contained on that page. So you can turn it in and you're gone from the equation, and everything relies on the strength of that essay. A presentation has the second part, you presenting it. So it depends on how well you can speak. Here's a nice table that talks about the difference between an essay and a presentation. In an essay, the content often has multiple claims, pieces of evidence, examples, and summaries. A presentation, the content contains simplified points, so the audience hears the most important facts and doesn't get confused by complex quotes or pieces of evidence. In an essay, the language is formal, detailed, and precise. It can be simpler in a presentation because it's more natural, it's the way you talk. Quotations can be used in a presentation, but should be short. You shouldn't use the big block quotations. And delivery. Written to be read on paper, so all elements are clearly developed within the text. And in a presentation, it's created to be understood within the time frame of the presentation. The audience can't go back and listen again if they don't initially understand. So it's better to use more repetition in a presentation than you would in an essay. Even though we already said essays are fairly repetitive, presentations are good to hit the same major points over and over again. Considering your audience, which is true even when you're writing an essay. How much do they know about the subject before you talk to them? Is it familiar to them and you're teaching them detailed information, or is it totally foreign to them and you have to start from square one? Calorie comparison. Oh, right. Their example was talking about salads. Taco Bell has a salad? Okay. So this is a graphic that you might use in a presentation, and what it does is show you that Arby's roast turkey farmhouse salad has the fewest calories just by looking at the bars, and Taco Bell has the biggest one, 720, nearly 3 times that of the Arby's salad. Let's see here. Here are a few ways to chart. The chart can enhance the presentation. During the introduction, well, I would put it while discussing examples. Once you've introduced the idea of the salads and the fast food comparisons, that's where you'd put that. Or the conclusion. It could be a nice stinger at the end to show that fast food salads aren't really all that healthy. Okay. Creating the presentation. Google Slides, Prezi, or PowerPoint. Is PowerPoint online? Is that free? Office.live. Well, it's not loading, so forget it. Key for successful presentations. Time. For a good presentation, you want to keep it short, sweet, to the point. Once you're in if you end up working in like a corporate atmosphere, there are much longer presentations because they'll have much larger subjects to talk about. They'll be telling you how an entire department runs, or you know, the chain of command for the entire organization, stuff like that, and that takes a long time to present. But for presentations in school, you should usually keep them under 10 minutes. Using presentation tools, you should play around in PowerPoint, because it's fun. PowerPoint is actually pretty fun. I use Google Slides now. I use everything in Google Drive. I'll show you my Google Drive. Google Drive. So here's Google Drive. It contains all the documents and things that I've worked on over the years. Here are folders I've got. These are, see, teaching stuff is a folder of mine. This is a game. Pantheon is a game. Writings are that's where I put my fiction that I write. Here's pictures I've used in my art classes that I've taught. Oh, this is a great opportunity. Look at it. Check this out. This is Job Corps. This was a moment. I don't know how many of you would actually remember it. You gonna play? Come on. There it goes. I had to double click. I think it was Denzel was playing guitar, and everybody started singing. That was just a fun moment I thought I'd share. Okay, back to it. Let's look at flashcards and then we'll be done. Speaking crutches. That's, I mean, you know, little things you throw in the middle. Words or sounds that people use when speaking if they are nervous or uncertain. And credibility. Credibility is the trustworthiness of the person presenting. Oh wow, they even used the same word. I'm super smart, y'all. Okay, we're good.